Hello everybody, welcome to my second segment of shelter building. I want to show you something real quick before we get going. These are dead pine needles and they're highly flammable. This, as you can see, is I dug this out of the snow, but watch. Even with being in the snow, it's really highly flammable. Look how quick that goes. That's just got turpentine in it, and it's highly flammable, and it's a good fire starter. So you can use that with your tuna can too as well. Okay, now I'm going to have you follow me over here, and where you can get a better. Let me grab something here real quick. Well, yeah, come on over here. And I'll show you about on this reinforced shelter. Okay. All right. I'll have you come right over here, huh? Okay, right there, pretty much. Okay, what we're looking at this tree right here. We're looking at this tree right here. We're looking at this tree right here. And we're looking at this tree right here. These are pretty square. And this would take, a 10 by 8 tarp would fit in there really good. It doesn't have to be straight up against the tree. But what I would do, being that this direction here, southwest, is facing the road, this is going to be the back of my shelter. Now what I would do is I would cut some pine trees down about the size of this right here, trim all the branches off, and then cut it to length. And you could probably even come out a little bit further than the front of your shelter, so you can build yourself a little awning. But anyway, at the front of your shelter, you're going to want it above your head. So you're going to cut down a pine tree like that, trim off the branches, cut it to length, and then you're going to tie it with your 1/4 inch rope. And if you can brace it up against a branch like this, awesome. Put it on there, that's going to help hold it into place. So you're going to do one from this pine tree back here to up to there. You're going to cut another one to length from this pine tree here up to here. Now remember, the back of it, you want it lower. You want it down to where you'd have to bend down to get in the back, okay, on both of these sides, because it's going to angle down, okay. Then, on top of these posts that you got the side, you're going to cut another one, and you're going to go across the top. And then you're going to do the same thing for the back, okay. Now, then you're going to string up, okay, your tarp, have it up there, but you're not going to fully unroll it. Then you're going to take another pine tree and you're going to go from the center of these sides across. So you got some center support. You could even do one from the center to the back of the center. It's no matter what, it's still going to be angled down. Okay, that's going to give your roof more support. Okay. All right. Then you put your tarps up. Okay. Then you put your tarp up, your sides. Okay. And then, you have your tarp for your tent. Okay. Now that's all the tarps you're going to be having. That's 4 tarps. Top, 2 sides, and the bottom one for your tent. Okay, now, if there's not a lot of sharp objects on the ground and stuff, you can get away. If you necessarily need that tarp because the wind's blowing really, really bad and filling up your shelter, then yeah, you can use that other tarp, that 4th tarp, to block the wind directly from coming into your tent. Okay? Now, if you want to get really, really serious and you're going to be here for a while, this is a spot that you've chose. This is a spot where you're going to live. This is your homestead, basically. This is a spot that you're going to call home. Okay? Then you start cutting pine trees, and you can start leaning them up against the posts down to the ground on all your sides. Leave a little opening, you know. And if you have enough rope, tie them. Put another one, cut another pine tree to length, put it at the bottom. Make yourself a bottom base that you can tie to. And then, you know, then you can start taking off your tarps if you want. I'd leave them on for a wind blocker, because no matter what, even when you start making a pine pole wall, they're going to be close together. No matter what, the wind's still going to get in. So I'd leave the tarps in place. Okay? But anyway, that's a serious shelter. And you can even start doing the roof, reinforcing the roof all the way back. Putting the tarp on top of lodge poles though, and making sure the lodge poles are under the tarp. Okay? So anyway, that's how to do a serious shelter. Well, thank you for watching my second segment on shelter building, and hope you watch my next segment. Thank you.